You're missing one crucial step in your autoimmune healing, and it has nothing to do with what you're eating or how you move your body. If you grew up like me, you were definitely raised as the strong one. You learned that emotions mean weakness, and so you learned to never fully express those emotions or never let yourself feel those really tough emotions. You're the kind of person who just got through the tough stuff, and pretty much everybody in your life calls you tough or strong or resilient, which are all great things, but they could be working against you right now. This is a newer emerging field in the study of autoimmune disease, and it's something that Dr. Gabor Mate talks about a lot, and that's emotional repression. And even though the research is still catching up here, it's solid enough to begin to work on addressing those emotions, feeling those emotions, so they don't run the show and cause physiological damage. Because we know that repressed emotions actually do have an effect on your tissues. I like to think of it like this. Imagine any emotion that you kind of stuff down or don't let yourself feel, like a pinball in a pinball machine. So it's going to be dinging around and going like burp, 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 all around this crazy pinball machine, causing chaos, causing noise. And until you let that pinball out, it's just going to keep doing that same thing. Your emotions are no different. So let's say you're feeling lots of heavy emotions like grief or stress, and you just push those down. It's bouncing around inside, whether you acknowledge it or not. Where I often see this play out in autoimmune disease is, yes, it's often about just letting yourself feel your emotions on a day-to-day basis, but a lot of clients don't let themselves feel that initial grief of the diagnosis. It can feel really scary because it can feel like you're going to sit in those emotions forever, but actually the quicker that you let that pinball actually through and out, the quicker you can move on from it. If any emotions feel too heavy, I always recommend talking to a trained professional. There's a lot of deep stuff that can be happening with autoimmunity, and you want to make sure that you're getting the care that you deserve. Share this with somebody who's struggling on their autoimmune journey, especially those in your life who are the tough ones, the strong ones. This is something that they need to hear.